Aim the arrow at the golden sun, thinking that the victory was already won. I stretched my arms as far as they could go, fighting against the heavy undertow. We built a ladder reaching for the sky, but we never learned the proper way to fly. I measured the distance, I calculated the cost, but I never expected that we would get lost. Love fell short, it missed the mark, left us standing somewhere in the dark. It didn't break, it just ran out of steam, waking up before we finished the dream. We were inches away from the promised land, but the ticket turned to dust inside my hand. I gave it everything, I gave it every thought, but in the end, love fell short. A miss is as good as a mile, they say, watching the horizon drift away. We jumped across the canyon wide, but we didn't make it to the other side. We were inches away from the promised land, but the ticket turned to dust inside my hand. I gave it everything, I gave it every thought, but in the end, love fell short. Just missed it, not enough, out of reach, fell short. It started out like honey dripping from the comb. You were the sweetness, you were my home. I was addicted to the sugar on your lips. Now I'm trembling at the fingertips, because the flavor changed overnight. From a sweet dream to a sour fight, I take a sip and I start to choke, realizing that it was all a joke. I got a mouthful of bitter tasting love, I can't spit it out, I can't rise above. It burns going down, it burns in my chest. Put the poison bottle to the test. I tried to wash it away with the wine, but the flavor is yours, it isn't mine. I'm sick to my stomach, looking at the stars above, choking on this bitter tasting love. stays on my tongue, it stays in my teeth. I can't get to the air underneath. You were the candy, but now you're the cure. A medicine that is completely impure. It burns going down, it burns in my chest. Put the poison bottle to the test. I try to wash it away with the wine, but the flavor is yours, it isn't mine. I'm sick to my stomach, looking at the stars above, choking on this bitter taste in love. Tastes like rust, tastes like dust. Can't swallow bitter. I stand on the edge of the canyon wide, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I scream your name at the granite wall, waiting for the answer to the desperate call. I thought I heard a whisper in the wind, a signal that the heartache was gonna end. But it's just the physics of the empty space, marking the tears upon my face. It's just love's hollow echo coming back to me, a ghost of the thing that we used to be. I shout I love you into the black, and the dark just throws the same words back. It isn't an answer, it isn't a sign, it's just a reflection of this pain of mine, bouncing off the rocks down below. Nothing but love's hollow echo. I'm having a conversation with the air, pretending that you are standing there, but the voice returning is only my own, chill to the marrow and chill to the bone. I shout I love you into the black, and the dark just throws the same words back. It isn't an answer, it isn't a sign, it's just a reflection of this pain of mine, bouncing off the rocks down below. Nothing but echo. Hello, 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 are you there? Just me, just the echo. Silence. We tighten the screws every single day, trying to be perfect in every way. We carry the world upon our back, ignoring the sound of the growing crack. You wanted a diamond, I wanted a home, but we built a castle on sea foam. The air got thin, the walls closed in. We were fighting a war that we couldn't win. It's love under pressure, down in the deep. Secrets we promised that we couldn't keep. We thought we were strong, we thought we were steel, but we broke underneath the spinning wheel. It wasn't the silence, it wasn't the hate, it was just the impossible heavy weight. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of our crushed and broken love under pressure. They say that coal turns to diamonds in the rough, but sometimes the pressure is just too much. We didn't sparkle, we didn't shine, we just exploded at the finish line. It wasn't the silence, it wasn't the hate, it was just the impossible heavy weight. Our crushed and broken love under pressure. Too heavy, can't breathe. Snapped under pressure. I poured 2 cups of coffee by mistake. Just a habit that I cannot seem to break. I turned to tell a joke to the empty air. Forgot for a second that you aren't there. I have a pocket full of secrets and of dreams, but I'm ripping at the edges and the seams. What am I supposed to do with this desire? Throw it all into the burning fire. 'Cause love without you, a bird without a sky, it's a sentence without a reason why. It's useless, it's heavy, it's getting in the way. Just a shadow hanging over every day. I have so much left to give, so much to do, but it means nothing if it isn't meant for you. I'm stuck in a prison, looking at the view, trying to learn how to love without you, yeah. It's like writing a letter with no address, sending it out into the wilderness. I'm screaming your name into the hollow cave, but the echo is the only thing I say. I have so much left to give, so much to do, but it means nothing if it isn't meant for you. I'm stuck in a prison, looking at the view, trying to learn how to love without you. No destination, just a feeling, useless love without you. No destination. We were soaring high above the clouds, far away from the noise of the crowds. The air was thin, the view was sweet, with the whole world laying at our feet. But I heard a snap against the wind, a signal that the flight was gonna end. You looked at me with a panicked eye, realizing that we could no longer fly. You can't stay up on love's broken wing. It doesn't matter what song you sing. We're spiraling down to the ocean floor. We aren't angels anymore. One side is strong, but the other is weak, falling fast from the mountain peak, trying to hold on to a fragile thing, crashing down on love's broken wing. I tried to tape it, I tried to mend the bone, but a bird can't navigate the storm alone. The feathers are scattered, the wind is too strong. We were only airborne for a little too long. One side is strong, but the other is weak, falling fast from the mountain peak, trying to hold on to a fragile thing, crashing down on love. love's broken wind, going down, brace for impact, hit the ground, broken. The ceiling fan is cutting through the heat, but I'm freezing underneath the sheet. I woke up with my heart against my rib, fighting through the lies and through the fibs. I reached across the mattress for your hand, but touched a lonely and a barren land. The nightmare followed me into the day. The panic doesn't wanna go away. I wake up drowning in love's cold sweat, a physical reaction to the regret. My body is shaking, my skin is wet, paying off the interest on the debt. It feels like a fever, it feels like the flu, but it's just the sickness of missing you. I can't get warm, I can't reset, shivering in love's cold sweat. It's a withdrawal symptom, it's a chemical crash, burning through the memories like a pile of cash. I need the medicine, I need the cure, but you're the only thing that made me sure. It feels like a fever, it feels like the flu, but it's just the sickness of missing you. I can't get warm, I can't reset, shivering in love's cold sweat. Can't breathe, too cold. Need you, sweat. I put my chips on the table, I went all in, thinking that this was a hand that I could win. But you were playing by rules I never knew, hiding the aces while I was trusting you. I rolled the dice and I held my breath, scared of the silence and scared of the death. You watched me gamble with a smile on your face while you were running a different race. It's love's cruel game, and I'm the fool, breaking the heart and breaking the rule. You keep the score while I pay the cost. I played for keeps, but I only lost. Spinning the wheel, calling the name, losing myself in love's cruel game. There is no prize at the end of the day, just the price that you have to pay. Checkmate in the dark, you took the king. I gave you the diamond, I gave you the ring. It wasn't romance, it was just a strategy, turning us into a tragedy. You keep the score while I pay the cost. I played for keeps, but I only lost. Spinning the wheel, calling the name, losing myself in love's cruel game. Game over. You win, I lose. Cruel. Kept it locked inside a box of steel, buried deep beneath the way I feel. I smiled at you across the dinner plate while carrying the heavy crushing weight. You asked me what was wrong, I looked away. I didn't have the courage for the day. A shadow growing longer on the wall, waiting for the hammer to finally fall. We're living with love's dark secret. I promised that I would always keep it, but it's eating up the oxygen in here, replacing all the love with only fear. It's a ghost that walks between us in the bed, whispering the words that can't be said. I'm drowning in the things I never speak, crushed by love's dark secret. If I tell the truth, I lose it all. If I stay silent, we act out the fall. There is no winning hand for me to play, just watching as the color fades to gray. It's a ghost that walks between us in the bed, whispering the words that can't be said I'm drowning in the things I never speak, crushed by love's dark secret. Don't say it. Keep it down. Secret. I lower the rope until my hands are raw, obeying the cruelest and the hardest law. I drop the bucket down into the dark, trying to find a splash, trying to find a spark. I heard it hit the bottom with a hollow sound, scraping against the dry and stony ground. Pulled it back up with a hopeful heart, but the empty metal tore me apart. I'm drinking the dust from love's dry well, trapped in a thirsty and a quiet hell. I'm begging for a drop, I'm begging for rain, but all I ever haul up is the heavy pain. The source is empty, the spring is dead. Whatever lived down there has long since fled. There's no reflection where the water fell, staring down love's dry well. I remember when it used to overflow, cool and clear in the afterglow. But we drank it all, we didn't save a drop, and we never knew when we had to stop. The source is empty, the spring is dead. Whatever lived down there has long since fled. There's no reflection where the water fell, staring down love's dry well. Just rust, just sand. Empty bucket in my hand. The room is getting colder by the degree. The shadows are reaching for you and for me. We used to be a bonfire 10 feet high, lighting up the black of the midnight sky. But now I'm down here on my hands and knees, begging the flame, saying, baby, please. I'm feeding it paper, I'm feeding it hope, but we're sliding down the end of the slope. I'm blowing on love's dying ember, trying to make the fire remember. It glows a little red, then it turns to gray. The heat is slowly drifting away. One last spark in the pile of ash, waiting for the burnout, waiting for the crash. I'm fighting the dark in the middle of December, guarding love's dying ember. My lungs are empty, I'm dizzy and weak. Tears are rolling down the side of my cheek. Water and fire, they don't get along. I know that I'm singing the final song. One last spark in the pile of ash, waiting for the burnout, waiting for the crash. I'm fighting the dark in the middle of December, guarding love's dying ember. Flicker, smoke, dying ember. You drew a map of where we would go, to the mountains high and the valleys low. You talked about a house with painted door and a life that I was waiting for. I bought the dream, I paid the cost. I didn't know that we were already lost. Your words were pretty, shining like gold, but the story ended before it was told. I'm standing here with love's empty promise, looking for the truth, looking for the honest. It was a beautifully wrapped gift box, full of nothing but heavy rocks. You said forever, you said I swear, but when I turned around you weren't there. Just a hollow echo in the forest of love's empty promise. I held the ticket, but the train never came. I'm the only one here to take the blame for believing in a ghost, for believing in a lie, watching the fake clouds float on by. You said forever, you said I swear, but when I turned around you weren't there. Just a hollow echo in the forest of love's empty promise. You promised, I waited, nothing came, just empty. walked in so soft, like a thief in the night, avoiding the shadows, avoiding the light. The entry was clean, just a glance and a smile. I let you stay for a pretty long while. But when you decided that you had to go, you didn't move quiet and you didn't move slow. You kicked down the door and you shattered the glass, destroying the future and burning the past. I'm trying to cover love's exit wound, the silence you left in this empty room. The way that you entered was gentle and sweet, but the way that you left knocked me off of my feet. A hole in the chest, wide open and red, echoing words that you never said. I'll never recover, I'll never be tuned to the frequency of love's exit wound. The damage is done, the bullet passed through, taking the pieces of me and of you. You are walking away without looking back, leaving me here while the sky turns to black. The way that you entered was gentle and sweet, but the way that you left knocked me off of my feet. A hole in the chest, wide open and red, echoing words that you never said. I'll never recover, I'll never be tuned to the frequency of love's exit wound. Love's exit wound. Tore it apart, on your way out, the exit, the wound. Silence. I found the letter at the bottom of the drawer, the one you wrote me in the year before. I tried to read the lines, tried to read the date, but the paper's yellow and I'm far too late. The sun has burned the color from the page, a silent victim of the passing age. I squint my eyes to see what you had said, but the words are dying and the sentiment is dead. I'm trying to read love's faded ink, standing here on the crumbling brink. The forever is gone, the always is a blur. I can't remember who we used to were. It's a blank white page where a promise used to be, erased by the salt and the humidity. I trace the lines, but I cannot think. Lost inside, love's faded in. I grab a pen to try and trace it back, to fill in the spaces that have turned to black. But I can't rewrite history with a heavy hand. You can't build a castle on shifting sand. It's a blank white page where a promise used to be, erased by the salt and the humidity. I trace the lines, but I cannot think. Lost inside, love's faded ink. Can't read it, it's gone, just paper white. I found the Polaroid inside the book. I had to squint my eyes to take a look. The blue skies turned into a milky gray. The details of your face have worn away. We used to be neon, we used to be bright, burning up the middle of the darkest night. But time is a bleach that washes it out, leaving me with nothing but the fear and doubt. I'm holding on to my faded love. It's transparent like a ghost from above. The red is gone, the gold is dead, just a white noise ringing in my head. I try to trace the lines, I try to see the view, but I can barely find just a shadow now, my faded love. I kept it in the dark, I tried to keep it safe, but the sun has stolen every line upon your face. A masterpiece erased by the passing years, dissolving in the salt of my falling tears. I try to trace the lines, I try to see the view, but I can barely find the memory of you. It's slipping through my fingers like a velvet glove, just a shadow now, my faded